Hey guys, I am Game Advisor, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Renown Combat demo that was just released as of the 13th. This game is super exciting to us as it's going to be a survival game based very similarly around things like Rust, but mixed in with that medieval combat style you see in games like Chivalry and Mordhau. So let's just go ahead and talk about the combat itself. Now, Renown's combat is currently in its early stages. This means it's going to be worked on a lot. They're trying to get feedback, so if you want to be a part of that, this is a great way to help them out. The actual combat itself, though, feels something like Chivalry and Mordhau kind of blended together. It's not too overly skill-based, but it's not too under-skill-based either. If you've played those two games, you probably know what I'm talking about. You still get all the good things you like excels, drags, parries, riposts, kicks, jabs, you get all of it. It's got everything that you would expect in a medieval combat game. The combat itself, as far as how fluid it feels at this stage, isn't too bad. I definitely think it needs some more work, but the groundwork itself has been laid and it is definitely pretty good for an alpha level game. I'm excited to see what's going to happen with it, but as far as the different weapon types go, I will say that some of them definitely may feel a little bit more powerful than others. For an example, I personally found the shield and spear to be pretty good, simply because of the fact that you can sit there and just hold your shield all day. With that being said though, if you do run out of stamina, you will get kind of a stagger where your character falls back on his own feet and your enemy can get a quick hit or two in on you, so you do have to be wary of that. They definitely need to work on balancing, but each weapon feels good, such as the two-handed mace or even just your basic two-handed sword or sword and buckler. All of them felt solid, they felt fun to play with, they felt well balanced. You definitely get that kind of thing where if you're using a spear and you swing from the side and you happen to hit them with the wooden part of it, you'll actually get a clank that does a little bit less damage, where if you were to jab them, you would get a little bit more. The armor type does seem to matter too. For example, if you're using plate and get hit with a blunt weapon, you're definitely going to notice the impact of that a lot more than if you got hit with a sharper weapon. Whereas the other way around goes too. If you're not wearing, say, any neck protection in the game, which is actually a thing, as there are things like hoods, chainmail hoods, cloth hoods, all of them give you different levels of protection, but the idea here is that if you're not wearing them and your opponent hits just right, they can lob your head right off in a single swing. I think overall at this stage, Renown's combat is very solid for where it's at in development. I want to see it keep getting moved upon. We didn't get to play with ranged weapons yet. That's something I'm definitely excited about too. I'm also excited to see how the survival elements are going to play out, and therefore if you guys want to see more Renowned content, just know that we will be covering this game pretty thoroughly on our channel, at least for a few videos, as long as you guys are enjoying it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Game Advisor, and if you're as excited for Renown as I am, I would highly recommend you go check out the combat demo for yourself. It is free on Steam right now, only for about a week, I believe, so make sure you jump in ASAP. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time.